What does Matthew 10:10 mean? All right, so don't take a traveling bag for the road, or an extra shirt, sandals, or a staff, for the worker is worthy of his food. There you go. So now in this case, we were having a Bible study last night, and somebody brought this verse up and says, well, this is really cool because it shows that the hard work, it's a good thing, which it's true. Scripture does affirm hard work and earning something is a very good thing. Is that what this implies? Well, that's not wrong, but is this what the verse is talking about? So in order to understand the text, you need to look at the context, all right? So you got to zoom out. And this conversation starts here in verse 5. So Jesus is commissioning the 12. He is telling the 12 disciples that they're going to go out and kind of prepare the way, kind of like Jesus is about to go on tour and they're a street team that's going to go out and kind of get things ready. So in this whole thing, he says, this is what you're going to do. Go to them. Don't acquire gold, silver, copper, or money belts. So don't bring money with you. Don't take even a bag with you. Don't take extra clothes with you. Don't take anything, for the worker is worthy of his food. And then over here it says, when you enter into a town, find out who is worthy. All right, kind of implying who's responsive, who's listening, and stay there. So if somebody's going to be good to you, good. Greet the household when you enter. If it's not unworthy, meaning they don't want to listen, don't believe, let your peace be upon you. It says kind of like, shake the dust off, which means kind of shake it off. Don't worry about it. It's your responsibility anymore. So what's this whole thing with work? Well, Jesus is telling his disciples as they're going to go and preach right here, okay, the kingdom of heaven is near, which means it's at hand, which means salvation is available. Jesus is coming. By not bringing these things, then what they're doing is they are not relying on themselves. They have to rely on God. But also, they're not just supposed to preach to people. They're supposed to serve them, be there, to the point that if anyone offers them something good, like, hey, why don't you stay here? Here's some food. Here's some this. They are to accept it. But they are to accept a gift, but they are not to work expecting payment. That motivation and that lesson is good for teachers, preachers, pastors, and any Christian. We do what we do to be able to be there for people, not to gain anything. We do it for their gain so that they may gain Christ. Plus, it shows that this gospel is free, all right? This gospel is something you don't have to purchase or earn. You just receive it by grace. Cool, huh? Tell me another verse you want to know.